ferocious battle all week long to make this 8-woman final, and they're ready to be presented to the stadium. First out is going to be the American national champion. Biding their time here. Great to see the historical footage either side, what's gone on at this World Athletics 800 Championships before. Nia Aikens here at her first Global Championship, straight into her first global final. It's been big progress for this woman over the last couple of years. She's becoming a regular 158 athlete. The new national record holder in the semi-finals of the 1500 is this woman, Adele Tracy of Jamaica, and she set a new personal best to qualify for this final, dipping under 159 for the very first time. Her coach Craig Winrow here in the stadium said he's had an absolutely fantastic week. Adele Tracy in her 5th race of this championships. Halima Nakai won this championships back in 2019, and she improved her own national record at the London Diamond League. Could the Ugandan get herself on another podium?
The Tokyo Olympic bronze medalist representing the USA.
Next out, Raven Rogers of the United States. The silver in Doha, a bronze in Tokyo, and a 6th in Eugene. So much experience for Rogers. Can she convert that into another global podium?
The world bronze medalist a year ago, representing Kenya.
Mary Mora very much played third fiddle last season, the likes of Athing Mu and Keely Hodgkinson, but she's turned it round this year. She is really one to watch as we look into this final. One of the key aspects is her brand new national record over 400 metres, 50.38. So much speed for the Kenyan. Jemariki of Great Britain and Northern Ireland is out next. She was 4th in Tokyo. She had a blistering finish in her semi-final to win. She's very much back in her best shape since that Tokyo final.
The Tokyo Olympic silver medalist for Great Britain and Northern Ireland.
Keely Hodgkinson, the second athlete from Great Britain and Northern Ireland, took a silver in Tokyo, a silver in Eugene. She's the world-leading athlete this year. Front-ran herself to a national record at the Paris Diamond League in her very first race of the season.
And finally, the Olympic champion.
Final athlete. Athing Mu was Olympic champion at 19, world champion at 20. She's raced very sparingly this year. She wears that gold bib as defending champion, but Athing Mu, without the dominant performances we saw going into the last 2 global championships, what will her tactics be today? I think those are so important. Athing Mu controlled things from the front in both Tokyo and Eugene, coming through the first 457 seconds or so, but I feel the likes of Mary Mora might not let Athing Mu have this all her own way. Hodgkinson and Mo so used to being out the front. They're youngsters, they haven't run in these big packs, they're so talented they haven't had to. But Mary Mora could really disrupt their race plans today.
The way she won the Commonwealth title last year, beating Hodgkinson when she was the favourite for the gold on home soil, was unique. I think the lack of racing for Mo makes this the best opportunity that Keely Hodgkinson has to turn 2 consecutive global silvers into a gold. This is her chance.
Aikens on the outside, Nakai in 8. Mora, 9 for 9 wins over 800 metres this season. She's just outside Hodgkinson. Riki goes in lane 5. Athing Mu, the defending champion, takes lane 4. Raven Rogers, her American teammate, goes in 3, and our final athlete from Jamaica on the inside, Adele Tracy. The final of the women's 800 metres tactics are going to be absolutely key. We'll know much more in another 100 metres or so. Who is eager to battle for the lead and who's content to follow and let other athletes exert themselves.
On your marks.
Mary Mora's tactics last season could have been described as slightly haphazard, but they've been refined this season. They're a lot more reproducible. Her win over Keely Hodgkinson at the Lausanne Diamond League was a key example of that. All the 3 favourites, Athing Mu, Keely Hodgkinson, Mary Mora, at the front of the field at the moment. Athing Mu looking unchallenged to take the lead. I did wonder if you'd have 2 athletes battling it out here and exhausting each other in the first few stages to get the pole position. 26.5 for Athing Mu, it's fast. but not fast enough. All these women are speedy, and they've slotted in behind the defending champion.
This is a great chance for Hodgkinson. Remember, she was only beaten by 0.08 of a second by Athing Mu last year, but Mora is full of confidence with that 400-metre PB this year. The Kenyan wants to turn bronze last year into gold. This is going to be an epic last lap.
It's very swift through the first 400 metres, 56 dead. But look at all these women, they're right in it. Everybody is keen to get themselves on the podium. Athing Mu seems to be kicking off a 55-second first lap. That is phenomenal. Athing Mu trying to stretch away from Mary Mora. Gemma Reekie has run a very canny race. She's barely stepped off the rail. They're all going to be tired right now. They're all going to be flooded with lactic. Mary Mora has been very, very patient. She bides her time on the outside. Has Athing Mu got another gear here? 1:26.21 through 200 metres, but this is where it counts. Keely Hodgkinson starting to drift towards these first two. Gemma Reekie pumping the arms on the inside. She'll be strong in the last 100 metres. But it's Athing Mu to the outside of lane one, as she did in Eugene last time round. Keely Hodgkinson looking for space on the inside. Mary Mora trying to get round the outside. Mora has gone. She's striding away here. Mary Mora is going to snatch the gold medal away from the last two gold and silver medalists from the two global championships. Phenomenal for Mary Mora. What a calm, patient race. She pulls out different tactics every time. 1:56.03 for Mary Mora. She's delivered a personal best on the biggest stage. Keely Hodgkinson has managed what she's not managed in the last two global finals. She defeated Athing Mu, but she leaves with the same medal, another silver for the Brit. And Athing Mu tried to run away from this field. She just couldn't do it.
You could see there the lack of race sharpness. She hasn't been on the circuit enough this year, but what a moment for Mary Mora. She is becoming a supreme tactician. She played the perfect race, and one thing I noticed all the way round, Mo was running on the outside of lane one. I thought at one stage Gemma Reekie was going to find a way through on the inside. She promised us she would dance if it was gold, and it's a jig of delight for a woman who's become the third Kenyan to take this title. Janeth Chepkoskai's won it, Eunice Summers won it. There was the gap on the inside because Mo was not tight to the curb, but leaning back with a really distinctive style. Mora had incredible strength and skipped across the line in delight. Yet another silver for Hodgkinson. 3 global silvers, and she's still only 21. But we were talking over the last 2 seasons about this duel between the American and the Briton. It's no longer a duel, it's a triumvirate of excellence. And this year, it's Mora of Kenya who's had the final say.
What an outpouring of emotion for Mary Mora across the line. She was so patient. This is a woman that's run 50 dead. She could have overtaken Athing Mu any time she liked, but she was very, very patient. And that makes it 10 out of 10 wins for Mary Mora. She's been busy this season, but it's been very fruitful for her. And I think that's, as you said, Rob, totally the opposite of Athing Mu, who's so sparingly just won 800 metres before this championships. Ran well at the USA's over 1,500. But Mary Mora has been honing this skill all season long. And she had so much strength here in the last 70 metres. And Athing Mu, she's not had this before. She's not had someone pulling up alongside that, either side as well, flanked by 2 athletes. She left that gap open for Keely Hodgkinson. She nearly opened that door in Eugene, and she just closed it at the last minute. Athing Mu in trouble on either side. There are the results of the women's 800 metres. Mary Mora, the first Kenyan gold since Eunice Summers in 2013, with a new personal best at 1:53.03. Keely Hodgkinson of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, another silver medal. And Athing Mu has to settle for bronze this time round.